This incident happened back on December 10th, 2020. 56-year-old Joyce Brown Rodriguez was in a relationship with 52-year-old Christopher Wilson. He decided to break off the relationship, and she didn't want the relationship to end. Rodriguez continuously texted and called Wilson, but he began to ignore her calls and texts. This angered Rodriguez, so she enlisted the help of her 34-year-old son, Khalil Salim Brown, to go with her to quote-unquote end things, because if she couldn't have him, then no one else could. Rodriguez and Brown drove to a recycling facility in Middletown Township where Wilson was employed. When they saw Wilson, Brown walked up to him and shot him several times, then ran back to the car, and they both, Brown and Rodriguez, fled the scene. Rodriguez and Brown were captured a short time later. Rodriguez pleaded guilty to criminal conspiracy, third-degree murder, and other related charges to the death of Wilson. She was sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison on Monday, August 13th, 2023. Part of her plea deal was that she was to testify against her son, and she did so last month, who was convicted by a Bucks County jury of first-degree murder and related charges. Isn't it funny how people will rope you into their madness, but you come out with the short end of the stick? I just don't understand how people can just lose their minds and do something so horrendous like this and be okay with it. Let's get the conversation started. What do you think about this video?
In Township, Pennsylvania, 52-year-old Christopher Wilson had ended his 2-year relationship with 56-year-old Joyce Brown Rodriguez. She contacted her son for help. The next day, on December 10th of 2020, she and her son drove to the recycling center where Wilson worked, and her son, 34-year-old Khalil Brown, shot him multiple times. The two fled the scene. Brown Rodriguez was said to have pretended to grieve with the daughters of Wilson. She was sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison after taking a plea deal in which she testified against her son at his trial. The judge said to her, "It makes no sense that anything that occurred here in any way should have led to you taking the life of Mr. Wilson. Your actions not only took his life, but had a significant impact on the people who were there that day."
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, starting off at verse 30. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer, shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses, but one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall be put to death. Kol Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite fawners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Exodus chapter 21, starting off at verse 12. He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but the Most High deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar that he die. And that's basically what happened, man. According to the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, you're not supposed to take no Salaki, I'm excited. You're not supposed to take no satisfaction in a murderer. Okay, obviously, you know this was committed amongst co-workers, so you have more than one witness. So there's really no need for a trial, no need to preserve the wicked doers of their time to plead their cause. Nah, man. According to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, them people are supposed to be put to death, man. That same day, man. Okay? And furthermore, I believe somewhere, I can't remember exactly which book, chapter, verse. It might be this one I'm reading right now. Basically, where that man's kin can slain that man, for putting his family member to death, man. But we're here in Babylon, so these ways are unbalanced and unrighteous to the eyes of the wicked, but in actual reality, they're righteous and balanced and just altogether, man. Okay? But what did the Lord say, man? In the book of Sirach, let's grab that real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And that's what you see happening, man, because you had a brute beast, her husband, which is her son, or son husband, whatever they call it in this society. She called him up. This dude, he dumped me. I need you to go handle that. Matter of fact, I'll drive you to go handle that. Okay? So the scriptures, man, that we bring forth are faithful and true, man. Okay, we see the Yahweh Shem Yahweh's words being manifest and brought to life as we see and breathe, man. Okay? Nothing is void, nothing is vain, nothing is a lie, nothing is untrue what Yahweh Shem Yahweh is speaking through his prophets, man. Everything that's being read and spoken through the Ha-Rakak Radash is true and faithful, and it shall flourish and bring forth fruit in due season, man. Okay? And we're seeing the judgments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh working continuously like that great millstone that's spoken of, okay? Again, Sirach 25, verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And this man died through this woman because he didn't want to be with her, okay? 56, 52, however old she was, could not take rejection, man. Could not take a man, going on with his life, man. Okay? And also, too, it says in the book of Sirach 26, verse 23, in the Good News Translation, let's grab this real quick. Okay, Sirach chapter 26, verse 23, in the Good News Translation. A lawless man will get a godless wife as he deserves. So the Lord don't make no mistakes on what he does with pairing you with the woman that you're with. Okay, and also, giving you what you deserve, man. Okay? As he deserves, but a man who honors. Okay, so if you honor somebody, and in this case the Lord, you fear him too, right? Okay? You're obedient. You submit to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and 2/3 of our people ain't doing that, man. They submit to Cesare Borgia, aka the Edomites. Okay, the so-called white people. That's what they submit to, man. They don't submit to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shai, a masculine, divine power, man. Okay, but a man who honors Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shai will have a devout wife, man. And as you know, and as you heard, this woman is not devout, man. Okay, because let's be real, man. In this society, in this captivity, these women have already and continue to agree and be in cahoots and have a partnership and have a contract with the devil, man. Okay, because who's in rulership? Who has the power? The devil. Okay? Women gravitate towards power, man. Okay? So matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Because as we just read, man, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we die, man. So guess what? Let's grab this real quick. This is the book of Luke 21, verse 35. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. And what is that going to be? That's going to be the judgments, the destruction, the recompense. Okay? The righteous indignation that Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shai is going to bring upon the earth. And mainly, who's really going to get the shit into the stick, who's really going to go through affliction in hell, is you Israelites, man. You 2/3 of you Israelites, man. And also you wicked jakes that claim and profess that you out here, doing the Lord's will, man. Doing the work, man. Okay, and also, because we focus on, this woman using her son to take out another jake, man. A lot of you simps that put women on the pedestal in this captivity and here in Babylon, the great, aka America. The Lord might use these women that you worship to put you to death, man. Okay? The Lord can do whatever he wants, man. Okay? Point blank, period, man. Because look, man, these times are getting worse, man. Okay? These women are already about survival, man. And they already don't have any love for you, man. They hate you, man. They hate your guts. They hate everything about you, man. Okay, that also comes, of the curses, and it also comes with the customs that have been taught to our people, man, especially our women. Okay, telling them that what? They don't need a man. They can do better. All you got to do is get your bachelor's, your associates, your master's, etc. You don't need him. You can do whatever you want to do. Point blank, period, man. Okay, and that little bit of love. And trying to, build a union and a foundation with you, and that's going to be obsolete, man. This is St. Matthew's 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, okay, that means it's going to increase. It's going to be amplified, man. Okay, and what is iniquity? Sin upon sin. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So that love is going to wax cold, man. And again, you simps, you beta males, as they say in the world, man. The ones that put these women on a pedestal and that worship them. Hey, man, the Lord might use these women to delete you, man. To take you out. To make you think that what you've been doing is so sweet, to have your darling, your queen, as you say, Dr. Umar, polite. He already using, you certain of you niggas as examples, man, to make you suffer, man. Okay, but that love is going to wax cold, man, because again, she's not with you. Okay, she's really with the serpent. She's really in alliance and in agreement with the serpent, man. And when all hell breaks loose, man, hey, look, man, you see the movies, man. You see how they do things in these movies, with famine and all that other stuff, pestilence, and the women, tricking the men and everything else, man, setting them up. Hey, man, it's going to be 100 times worse, man. 100 times worse, man. Okay? And that love is going to wax cold, man. Let's go to Sirach 25, man, because, all Jakes, man, even, all Jakes want peace, man. And that young Jake, he probably wanted peace, man. That's probably why he, got away from that woman, man. He probably wanted peace, man. So this is the book of Sirach 25. I'm going to start off at verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, because as it says in verse 19, if you jump down, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. And you seeing that in this video, man. Training up your son husband, okay? Your son husband, man. Because the man left you, he didn't want to be with you. And yes, these little boys, these men child, okay, these son husbands to their mom, are highly emotional because they raised to have the same characteristics and the attributes and the mentality of their mother, okay, to believe that the black woman is God and a queen and all this other bullshit. They go above and beyond and do anything for their mother, man. And what happened at the end of this, man? She testified against her son to get this nigga life in jail, man. She testified. She manipulated her son to do this to this man, and then at the end took a plea deal and testified against her own son after you told him to do this shit, man. These scriptures are true, man. The Lord is showing you, man, that everything that's being spoken in these scriptures, precept upon precept, line upon line, are true. The Israelite woman is not with you, not with the kids, not with anybody. Okay? The Lord is showing it, man. He's manifesting it, and he's giving his prophets the evidence to bring forth the precepts on these videos to show forth that he's not lying. Hey, this should terrify you, man. This should scare you to really make you get in line and really take this serious, man. And stop fucking around, man. Because we could be doing a video about you next. Look, this is such and such. He didn't want to take heed. Now look what happened. Now we doing a video about this nigga. Sirach 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction of them that hate me. Okay, and again, we're talking about the woman, man. This is pure hatred, man. And any revenge but the revenge of enemies. Okay, and again, she that is mine enemy. What are these women out here saying on these podcasts and on social media? That they're above the man. You should be doing things to please them. Their money is their money is their money. Your money is their money. If you want to get with them, you got to pay their bills, take them on trips, do this and do that. All types of madness, man. My body count doesn't matter. I'm not signing no prenub. Okay? If he ain't gonna do what I say, then you know he ain't gonna be with me. If he ain't gonna spend $1,000 on a date, then I can't mess with him. If he can't do this, I can't. Man, these women have lost their fucking mind, man. And you're seeing it, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, is giving you evidence and proving this through the scriptures. Matter of fact, man, let's get that in the Good News Translation, because it hits real hard in the Good News Translation. Let's grab that in the Good News Translation real quick. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So this is going to be the book. Salakia. This is going to be the book of Sirach, chapter 25. And I'm going to start off at verse 13. No wound is as serious as wounded love. Okay, and again, this woman was wounded because this man, broke it off, divorced her, went about his business. Okay, ignoring her calls, her text messages, etc. Man, so she got her son husband to take care of her dirty work. No wound is as serious as wounded love. No troubles are as serious as the troubles that woman caused. And look at the trouble that this woman caused, man. Took this man's life because she couldn't handle rejection. And we already know, man. If her mentality was if her mentality was like this, to do something like this to this man, imagine what type of hell, what type of affliction and oppression and vexation she put this man through for him to literally just say, I'm just done with it. I can't deal with you no more. But see, those that, as it says in Ecclesiastes 7:26, those that serve the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, you can go read that precept yourself. Those that serve the Lord will be saved and preserved away from women like this, man. Okay? The Lord will keep us away from, basically, to be clear and cut, self-willed bitches, man. Okay? Verse 14. No sufferings are worse than the sufferings caused by people who hate you. And again, these women hate you. They ain't with you, man. Okay, and it even shows forth that she hates her son. Because if she loved her son and, was accountable, taking accountability for her actions, for having premeditated thoughts to take this man out, she would have took the whole rap and said, I conspired, I manipulated my son to do this. But no, she threw her son under the bus just to get 20 to 40 years, man. And again, as we read in the beginning of the lesson, both of these motherfuckers are supposed to be put to death, man. Okay, no sufferings are worse than the sufferings caused by people who hate you. No revenge, which this is, man, a petty revenge at that. No revenge is worse than revenge taken by enemy. Okay? And that's what the nigga woman is, your enemy, man. She is not with you. These women are not going to get right, not going to act right until all hell breaks loose and they see Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai judging our people left and right. And even then, they still ain't going to get in line. Hey, look, man, everything won't be back in order until we in the kingdom. Point blank, period, man. Verse 15, no poison is deadlier than the poison of a snake, and no anger. Okay, what she was angry. She was furious that this man rejected her. Who the hell is he to reject me? I'm a goddess. I'm made in the image of God. But the black woman is God, etc. What's wrong with this nigga? She was mad, man. And no anger is deadlier than the anger of a woman. And this right here shows it, man. Okay, but the Lord is bringing forth his judgment, man. And the Lord is going to preserve those that are seeking him being obedient to him, fearing him, honoring him, okay, acknowledging him, forsaking their way and coming back to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai's ways, man. So guess what? There were no mistakes made, okay? None. No errors made, okay? No cracks in judgment, no nothing. Let's read this real quick. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So look, even though this was harsh in the way it was done, but it was all still judgment, okay, in the commandment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for this to go forth and for this to happen, man. Again, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai makes no mistakes, no errors, man. Okay? It was already written for it to happen like this, and it was already written for a mafia eyes to get a hold of these videos and to bring forth these precepts and to show this evidence to make you Israelites see that these words are faithful and true, and also to terrify you, man. Because you should be scared, man. Even if this happened 20, 30 years ago, you still should be scared, man. The Lord is marvelous in all his works, man. Okay, and as far as this little niglet, okay, this son husband who ain't got no goddamn morals out here doing something so goddamn stupid, having the mentality of the damn nigger woman and emotional. Let's read this real quick, man. 1 Peter chapter 4. Slack it. We'll hold that. Let's go here real quick. Cause you Israelites, y'all gonna learn the hard way, man. A hard head make a soft ass, man. And y'all fit for the task and fit for the judgment, man. To be made an example of what not to do and what and of what not how to be, okay, and how not to be. Salakia. Sirach chapter 11. I'm gonna start off at verse 9. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not. So her son should have just mind his damn business. Her son should have said, Mom, he don't want to be with you. It is what it is. Leave it alone. Okay? Seek, go out there, find another man. Mind your business, man. There's obviously something wrong with your damn mama, man. But you know what? He can't see that because something wrong with him too. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners, man. And that's what happened, man. You sitting in judgment with the Salakia, with the women that was the beginning of sin, man. Okay, the daughters of Eve, man. The beginning of sin, man. Verse 10. My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, which he did, thou shalt not be innocent. So now you're not innocent because you are here doing your mama's dirty work, because she can't take accountability for why this man left her and rejected her. But yet she's so emotional, and she raised you to be that way. So you obviously gonna side with your mom, and you didn't hear that the man, he didn't put his hands on nothing like that. So obviously he must have had a reason why he didn't want to be with this woman, man. Okay. If thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent, and if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain. Neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. That's what happened. He went over there, shot him, stood over him, shot him some more to make sure he was deleted. He was dead. And then they fled the scene, and they asses was caught later, man. Can't make this shit up, man. Well, Jake should have just minded his business, told his mom he ain't got nothing to do with that. Go on with your life. I ain't getting involved, mom. However you're gonna handle it, whatever you're gonna do, you do it. But you niggas are so emotional, so simple, thinking this black woman is God. And furthermore, I wonder what that nigga Dr. Umar is going to say about this shit. I wonder what you going to say about this shit, Dr. Umar. You idiot. The only reason why I even watch you sometimes is because I laugh because you're funny. But other than that, you a fucking idiot, man. I'll probably put your name in this video too. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, okay, which, both of these people are, man. She premeditated, planned it, and devised a plan and then made her son bring it forth, man. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer. Both of these simpletons are evildoers. Or as a busybody in other men's matters. And her son was a busybody in another man's matter. You know how your mama is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my mama got mouth. She always saying this shit. I'm pretty sure he knows that, man. I'm pretty sure you know your mom's an issue, and that man ain't dealing with that. But you think you're doing something righteously by protecting your mom from a man rejecting her, because he don't want to deal with her. And now look, your ass is in jail about to be somebody's girlfriend. It's like somebody's girlfriend. Okay, dummy. And again, man, jumping back to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26, man, those that serve the Lord and fear Him is going to be able to escape from these things, man, because we got that spiritual eye, man. Okay, but as it says in First Esdras chapter 4, verse 27, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And what's the main thing we're going to take out of this? Many also have perished. So, and this is a prime example of a man perishing for a wicked, unrighteous, abominable woman with an unstable, emotional, effeminate son husband, man. Okay? You put yourself in this category and look what happened, man. And again, everything is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Everything is predestinated, and pre-written, Salakia, to come forth in these days, in this last captivity, man. There's going to be a lot of slaughter, a lot of judgments, a lot of Israelites dropping left and right, man. So, this right now is just an exercise. It's a drill. But wait till Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai takes the prophets off of the streets and really start judging you Israelites, man. Okay, read Ezekiel chapter 9, verses 4 to 9, man. Read that. Okay, we're going to close out with this. This is the book of 2 Corinthians. Bear with me. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5, starting off at verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So we hope and pray that what we receive is good. We hope and pray that what we receive is well-pleasing and acceptable and delightful in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 11, knowing therefore the terror of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also were made manifest in your consciences. So, and now I wanted to end it off right there because it's something that we must do as prophets, and something that I've always done as myself. These judgment videos, which I love doing these judgment videos. I'm showing you the terror of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I'm showing you that the Lord is out here getting busy, putting in work to persuade you to stay on track, to persuade you to fear Him more and more, to persuade you to have more faith, more trust, more belief, to persuade you to examine yourself, to persuade you to check yourself, to persuade you that things will and shall and are going to get worse, and that nobody is exempt. And we must pray heavy for mercy, long suffering, and again, the sure mercies of David to be exempt from these judgments that he's going to bring upon the earth. So Adawan Ratazah, I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Akim wa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Kol Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Wa for Wada Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakakwadash. for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. Adawan Ratazah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.